projects that are just holding on to their purses right now. I don't know if people are waiting for some things to happen in the election. I don't know, but it's been very slow. When I see an article by somebody like Issa Rae saying shit is slow, I scaled down, my staff and closed the office or two. That's when you know it's real, because this is Issa, right? And so, but out of every every dire situation, there still comes a glimmer of hope and some type of like opportunity, right? And I think from the space of like, I think this is a good time for like creatives, especially creatives that have independent projects that they want to do, is to really to band together and kick them out. And as in what Issa said before, it's about reaching across, not always trying to reach up.
Yeah,
right. Like I can sit up there and try to beg somebody that has 2 million followers to like partner with me on something, or and they may say no, or they'll do it half-ass, or you know what I'm saying, kind of bullshit me along the way. Or I can say to somebody that has 3,000 followers that are like really that's going to really help the process. You know what I mean? And so I think that, again, this right here is a great time for those independent projects to get off the ground. I have a studio space in Brooklyn, New York, in the Navy Yard that we film at, and we store out film equipment and things like that. And we have an edit space and all that good stuff, right? And I always encourage all my creators of color to pop in and like, let's build, let's talk. What do you got going on? Okay, I might have this going on. Also, we've had the opportunity to pivot as a company, right? We just don't do one thing. We just, like, when I was at BET Awards, we were overseeing some of the content for BET Digital for the BET experience. Last year we do stuff for Essence. We do stuff for Essence Fest. We do the live streams that go to Hulu. You know what I mean? For other clients, we may do only post-production. Right. And I might oversee some of like what rolls out. But for me as a filmmaker, I'm constantly, working with my partners and building and having other partnerships, other people that I work with, to help create and craft our stories, right? Because at the end of the day, if we don't tell them, somebody else gonna tell them from a lens that we ain't gonna appreciate. So I'm making sure that I'm leading the charge in that.
Right. Now that's what's up, man. I'm so thrilling. I really appreciate you on that. And I've been preaching that, man. I've been saying that ever since, I want to say the last 2 years, 3 years. Yeah. I've been telling that to other creatives. I'm like, yo, bro, it's time to get to it. Get your business right. Get your paperwork together. Get to it.
Yeah. And, I think part of it is like when you put things in action, a lot of times that's when people say, well, they have to be kind of close to you and then say, okay, I see him moving. I see her moving. I need to get with it. You know what I mean? And then some people just aren't meant to be honest.
Yeah, right.
Some people are just meant to kind of like, just chill. There. They do this and that here and there, and that's it, right? Because the grind is real. Like, it's like there are times I don't want to answer my phone. It's like, 11 p.m., but it's 8 p.m. on the West Coast, and I got to take that call, And either I can, like, half-ass and get a half-ass career,
right,
or I can go all in and do what I think I was put on this earth to do.
Exactly. That's right.
I pulled up with the hooligans. They